Okay. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Okay, let me just make sure that my stream is going good and everything here. Okay, stream looks fine. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, we'll do a nice fun stream today. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing on today? Happy Friday, everyone. Okay, let's do something here. Guess we might as well do that, those missions I didn't finish. Thank you, whoever donated that to the camp.
Got wind of some work needs doing. Might even find some capitale along the way.
Okay, this one, I didn't finish this one yet.
Tell me, you ever seen a ship go up in flames? It's quite a sight, I assure you.
Is there wrong with someone's mic? I just hear myself repeating.
Ask you to light the fuse. Martelli's making his move against the competition.
I'm gonna do a stream on Liberty City Stories soon. We're gonna finish up that charity stream because we did 2 charity streams on it. We're gonna get to 100% completion with that game.
If they caught Martelli's man, get him out, get him home, and make sure to have a look around. I guarantee you there's capitale on board somewhere. Here's to good hunting.
I'll be going on and off, yeah. Just, I have a problem with the servers, so I'll just restart my PS4 again and again.
Okay, that's fine. I really liked your lore video about Demetriel. Thank you. I worked on that video for some time. That video took me like 2 months to make because I had the script mostly done. I just never got around to recording the missions. But I have more lore videos like that coming out on the other characters. I have one on Pegorino that I want to make eventually. I want to make one on him. You know what I don't understand? Like, when we do the bounty hunter missions and we bring in the targets alive, we just get, like, really high honor. But in these missions, we're just killing and, like, murdering and stealing things. And yet, it's like, we're not getting any low honor whatsoever on these. Also, if everyone can use free aim, because that's just what I'm using. Oh, someone. Okay. Hi, Professional. Been a while. Are you gonna play Cyberpunk? Hello, Ender. Probably not. I'm just not into futuristic games, and also the game, that game had a little bit of a disaster at launch. I will be playing one open world game. I'll be playing, Ghost of Tsushima, the Iki Island expansion. So remember, I did a live stream of the single player in Ghost of Tsushima from start to finish. And I'll do another one on Iki Island when that comes out. Help take the saboteur to the safe house. This is it? Okay. Okay, I guess let's just take the saboteur to the safe house then, and I'm gonna search now to see if there's any capitale on board. Started working for the first time this week at a factory. Why don't they let us have chairs? My legs were aching so bad first few days. Thank you, awesomeness. Thank you for the super chat. Hey bro, how's it going? I like the content. Thank you, gamer. And I'll have another part of Mega Man Legends shut up tonight. But to answer your question, awesomeness, I don't understand it too. You know, the thing is though, there's a lot of jobs out there. Like, I understand that not every job can be done sitting down, but a lot of jobs can be done sitting down. And for some reason, companies insist on making you stand and destroying your health, and that's not good. You know, the only good thing that I can tell you is that eventually over time your legs do get used to it and it doesn't hurt as much, because when I started standing a lot when I was working in retail, my legs were killing me, and eventually, you know, it didn't hurt as much, so my legs got used to it, but still, it's not good because it's just not good for your health. But has anyone found any capitale on this ship? Is there anything here? If someone has found capitale, then shoot, please. But what I'll say is about that. Wait, where? Oh, I see it. Okay, thank you. But what I'll tell you is, it's just I don't know why. It's like in America for some reason, because I know that they don't do this in Europe. There's 3 capitale there. My parents' country in Poland, for instance. When I visited Poland, and I was there like last time 11 years ago, but I remember that when I was in Poland and I would walk into a store in Poland, if you walked into the store, people were sitting down. The cashiers were actually sitting down. Like, obviously the people walking the floors aren't gonna be sitting down, but people that are at the cashier the whole day, they sit. And in America, you almost never see that anywhere. In America, like, whenever you walk into a store, people are always standing at the registers for hours and hours and hours. And for some reason, I don't know why, these companies think that, they think that sitting at the cash register somehow makes you lazy, and they think that customers somehow think that that somehow if you're sitting at the register you're lazy. If a customer thinks that by sitting at the register you're lazy, that customer's an idiot. That's what I'll say about that. As when I was working in retail, everything that I did at the counter, I could have done a lot of that sitting down, like a lot of that. So I don't understand the need for just constantly standing for hours and destroying your legs. I mean, is the company gonna pay you, like later on when you get older and you have joint problems in your legs, the company gonna pay you for that? No, they're not. So it's, I'm gonna play the new Battlefield when that comes out. Did somebody get the guy? Okay, wait, somebody already has him. Just lose, let's lose the cops and get out of here then. Okay, I'm gonna go this way then. Oh, great. Wonderful. Carriage had to go this way too. And honestly, if they're gonna apply this same logic that cashiers shouldn't have the right to sit, because it's somehow laziness, then tell managers also they don't have the right to sit. If they're gonna go by that logic. I don't understand why the managers would have the right to sit, but the cashiers wouldn't. But I can't imagine. In a factory, you'd have even much more manual work than in a store. So I don't know why they're not letting you sit. That's just stupid. They say it's unprofessional, and those people are stupid, Joey. Thank you for the super chat. I live in Israel and the cashier is sitting. Well, a lot of places, a lot of countries, like, cashiers will sit. It's considered normal, you know, for the cashiers to sit in a lot of places. But, like, in a lot of parts of America, that the cashiers aren't allowed to sit down. That doesn't happen. That's what I was getting at earlier. A person asked me about that earlier. Where in Poland are you from? I'm not from Poland. My parents are from Poland. What most ridiculous, annoying customer you had to deal with in retail? There's a lot of them, so I can't really... I mean, maybe the most annoying customer that I had to deal with is there was this lady that would come in, and she would come in with her sons, and she would take a cart, and then her 2 other sons would take carts also. So they would bring up like 3 carts to the counter, and they would bring up like the shopping carts would be completely full of stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with buying a lot of stuff, but the reason that she was annoying was because she had literally like 1,000 coupons. And look at that. Look at how crappy that mission was. You just go to the boat, and you just get that guy, and you take him to the destination. That's what Rockstar considers a DLC mission. Ridiculous. But anyway, so this lady would like bring like 3 carts full of stuff and bring in like 1,000 coupons. And so she'd get like hundreds of dollars of stuff for just a few dollars, and she would take so long online. Like, this was like extreme couponing to the max, like just going crazy with the coupons. And whenever one coupon wouldn't scan, if there was just one out of those like hundreds of coupons that wouldn't scan, she would just make a scene out of it and just be really annoying over it. So I'd say probably that was the most annoying customer that I dealt with. That was just frustrating. What country do you want to visit the most? I wanted to visit Japan, and I wanted to visit the Hokkaido region in Japan in the winter time. That's what I wanted to go. Hello, what's up, professional? Hello, FT8 Gaming. Thank you for the super chat. Bro, quit asking about GTA 5. He's taking a break. If you were paying attention, he said he's burnt out of GTA. Well, thank you, Diesel. Were you ever a manager? No. I got offered a position as a manager, or I should say a supervisor, but it would still be the same. The supervisor, the only difference between the supervisor and the manager at the store that I worked at is that the manager has a little bit more authority and deals with the district manager, but the supervisor basically does everything that the manager does, has all the responsibilities of closing and opening the store and just counting the money in the cash register, getting more money, dealing with customer complaints. Everything the manager did, the supervisor did. So I got offered. They tried to promote me several times when I was working in retail. They're like, oh, we want to promote you to a supervisor. And I would tell them no every time. Why? Even though they wanted me to promote me, why would I say no? Because it wasn't worth it. Because all that extra effort, like just dealing with all the customer complaints, being responsible for counting the money in the registers, opening and closing the store, running the entire shift that day, telling people what to do, that wasn't worth it for an extra $1-2 an hour. Yes, they wanted me to do all that extra stuff for $1-2 an hour, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's not worth it. You want me to be a supervisor, you know, pay me like $5-10 more an hour. You're not gonna pay me $1-2 an hour and throw on like 4 times more work on me. No, thank you. So it's not that's why I didn't want to be a supervisor, because of that. What's in the new update? It's really not worth it, to tell you the truth, FT8 Gaming. The only reason I'm really playing this game is because I like playing this game with my friends. I'm not even playing for, like, the update at this point, because it's like the update pissed me off. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't understand that. That's so stupid. How can you have somebody be a supervisor and only pay them like $1-2 more than a cashier? That's not worth it. I'd rather be a cashier. At least I'm making $1-2 less an hour, sure, but I don't have to deal with all this extra stress and work. So that's just not worth the pay. So it's just not it's not worth it. You know, I always said that, like, you know, working in retail in, like, these companies, like, it's almost like working in communism, because almost everyone besides the manager is making the exact same amount of money, and the supervisor only makes, like, $1 or $2 more, so, like, what's the point in wanting to get ahead? What's the point in wanting to get promoted? There's really no point if you're gonna do extra work but barely get anything extra for it. So it's like, there's really no point to that. I don't really play Minecraft. Has anyone started throwing things across the shop? I had a customer that threw gift cards at one of my coworkers once. And the reason he started throwing gift cards is because he tried to return a gift card, even though the policy clearly states you can't return gift cards, and he got all mad, went up to the gift card rack, and started throwing a bunch of gift cards. That's okay. I know you'll upload when you're able to. You have a lot on your plate at the moment. Been loving Ace as well. It's addicting. Thank you, gamer. Thank you for the super chat, man. Pro, I work at FedEx, and we have a partner with us. And what's ridiculous is sometimes we drive 2 hours just to deliver one package and make $150 a week. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry that you went through that. And that's the thing is you know, one of my friends was an Amazon driver, and he would like tell me the horror stories and like driving for Amazon. And it's like, the thing is though, people buy stuff from Amazon all the time, but they don't even understand how bad Amazon just treats a lot of its employees. You know, Amazon only started recently doing that whole $15 thing. Like, it's just, Amazon is like not a good employer at all. But anyways, like, you said you work for FedEx, so you probably can relate to this in a way. Like, my friend, like, when he worked for an Amazon driver, he wasn't like specifically an Amazon driver, but he worked for a company that was contracted by Amazon that would deliver packages, and so he reported to Amazon. And so he would just be constantly driving place to place, rarely any breaks. And the supervisor would constantly get on him and just be messaging him, hey, where are you? There's a package to deliver. You gotta deliver this, that, no, like constantly. Like, it's overwhelming. So it's, you know, that's, okay, let me see, what am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to Joe here, and I'm gonna, start another mission for him.
King of the Castle in like 6 or 7 minutes.
6 minutes? Okay, then we'll just ride around and wait for that King of the Castle. Oh, I just hit $170,000 in Red Dead 2. But, you know, what has made me really happy is I've been watching a lot of the news recently, and I've been reading about, like, the Great Resignation. That's what it's called. And, like, it's like a story that the media keeps talking about, and basically what the Great Resignation is, it's like a lot of people, like millions of people, are quitting the meeting jobs. They're quitting them in droves, and they're going to work at other places. And it's like one of the first times that I've seen where the employers, the companies, are actually complaining. They're complaining that they can't find workers. When they don't, they should look themselves in the mirror and ask themselves why they can't find workers right now. Why are so many people quitting, like millions of people? Because, you know, why do you want to go back to these demeaning jobs and do all this effort and all this hard work for something that barely pays you above minimum wage? It's just not worth it. And then the commute, all the driving, you know, depending on, you know, some people live like, you know, they're like 2 hours away from where they live. That's where they work. And then, you know, all that extra money on gas and, you know, driving back and forth. It's not good. Like, you know, my dad, when my father, when he used to work in like a factory, he would drive like all the way through like through New York City, and we lived in Queens, but he would like he would where was it? I think I'm trying to remember what part of New York his factory was in, but anyways, his factory was somewhere farther away in New York City, and so he would start his shift at like around like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock. He was a late night shift when he started, and at that hour nobody was driving, and so he was able to, you know, drive to his place. But then when he'd get off his shift, he would get off in the afternoon. It'd be like there would be so much traffic, so much, and then when he'd finally get home, it'd be close to night. Barely, you know, just get something to eat, you know, take a shower, go to sleep, and just repeat and do the same thing the next day. And it's just doing that. It's like people don't feel like doing that all the time, and I don't blame them. And that's why a lot of people are quitting, because they're so sick of these companies, you know, barely paying them anything, and then expecting them to go above and beyond. And so people are working in different places. You know, they're working at home. They're learning how to do the stock market. You know, they're learning how to do a lot of different things, and people don't want to go back to these demeaning jobs. You know.
Not to interrupt, but if you want to go ahead and remove some persistent members,
right.
Can give a chance for some people to get in.
Okay, let me just, okay. Tips for online. Watch my video, Ultimate, A Beginner's Guide for Red Dead Online. That should help you out. There's just too much for me to explain, but that video, I explained everything pretty well in it. Doesn't help when gas prices rise up. Yeah, gas goes up, groceries go up, and so everything is basically going up. Rent, gas, groceries, but your pay, what you make at your job, that's not going up. And so people don't feel like going back to these jobs. They're like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna go to another job. I'm gonna look for something else. I'm gonna look for something I can do online, something that I don't have to drive these huge distances. A lot of people are doing the stock market now. So it's like, you know, why do people, like, you know, I don't blame people for not wanting to go back to these jobs. And, you know, the employers should stop complaining. The companies, stop complaining. Honestly, if you want to hire more people, all you need to do is just increase their pay. That's all you need to do. Just get better pay for your workers and just make more reasonable accommodations, and you'll find people wanting to work for you. But now at this rate, you know, you're going to tell somebody, you know, oh, you know, I'm going to pay you a little bit above minimum wage, and I want you to drive like half an hour, 45 minutes through traffic to get here, and I'm not going to pay you for gas. So it's like, you know, who's going to do that? Like, who's gonna, like, you know, who's gonna want to apply at your job? Nobody. So that's, like, you know, why they can't, like, they can't find anybody. It's their own fault. The employers are stupid. Okay, that mission is gonna start soon. We'll do let me go into auto aim here. Make sure you guys put an auto aim, because that's when, you know, we do PvP. Everyone's gonna use auto aim too. Oh, I'm not an expert on the stock market. I'm not gonna give advice on that. I love the Elder Scrolls games. But you know what I find funny about this, guys? What I find really funny is that all these companies and these employers, you know, they had this same attitude. They said, well, you know, if you don't like it here, if you don't like working here, go find a job somewhere else. That's, you know, that's the attitude that they always had. Well, you know, people now took that advice and they found jobs somewhere else, and now they're making better money than they were working at your crappy company. And now these same employers are complaining, I can't find anyone to work. I'm trying and I can't find anyone to work. Well, you know, look at yourself in the mirror. You want people to work for you, pay them better. It's as simple as that. My coworkers, she drive 21 hours a day for package delivering, and they don't even compensate you for gas when you're delivering packages for them. That's ridiculous. That's you know, that's not good. What company we talking about? We're not talking about a company. We're talking about companies, just in general. Like, majority of these scumbag companies. I had a high school teacher that said, if you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful in the future. Your teacher is ignorant. You know, I've had teachers not specifically say that, but I've had teachers kind of imply that, basically. Oh, you know, if you don't go to college, you're not going to be successful. Like, all of that that stuff. You know, I've heard that before. And the problem with society is almost brainwashed in this regard. They're brainwashed in this thinking that if you don't go to college, you're going to be some kind of failure. You know, it's nonsense. View Gray as Romeo and Penelope Braithwaite as Juliet. What do you mean? You mean that that side mission, Pierston? I know what you're talking about. But look, I'll tell you, I went to college, and what I do right now has zero to do with college. Zero. Like, literally nothing. And I went to college for law. You know, law, but I didn't go for law in, like, you know, being like a lawyer. I went for law in, like, the police aspect, prosecutorial aspect, law enforcement technology. You know, I was gonna be like a detective. You know, this, like, you know, the only time my college education has helped me is sometimes when I'm doing, like, lore videos, like, explaining how gangs and mafias work in, like, relation to GTA. That has helped me a little bit because I have a greater understanding of that. You know, that's how I understand, like, a lot of laws and stuff when I'm explaining that in videos. Also, when I'm doing Ace Attorney, I'm explaining how, like, court works a lot of times. So that helps me a little bit, but that's, like, almost nothing, you know, in comparison to, like, my YouTube channel. So it's, let me join the King of the Castle right now. Do I think college is a scam or worth your while? I mean, I wouldn't say that college is a scam. That's not what I would say, but I would say that college, while it does provide you with good education, they waste your time with a lot of classes that you don't need. And they get a lot of places you'll get into debt into a lot of colleges and for something that'll never help you in life. And so people will be trapped in debt for years. You know, I was watching this video, I'm trying to remember, there was this radio show I watched, like, it was just a random video on my recommended, like, that came up, like, a few months ago, and some guy basically called into the show and said that he's, like, $1 million in debt in college funds, like, this college debt, $1 million in debt, and he graduated, and he runs his own clinic now, and he's, like, an orthodontist or something like that, and he's making, like, a little bit over $100,000 a year, or something like that. And, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, was that really worth it? You know, getting in debt for $1 million so that you can make $100,000 a year? Is that, like, no. I don't think that was worth it. You know, I think there was better ways to go about spending that money. That's, like, that's the horror of sometimes getting into college debt, because of stuff like that. So, like, you know, there's plenty of people that, you know, don't go into, like, you know, that don't, go to college and are successful. You know, people that open up a business. You know, there's you know, there's also professions, like, there's a lot of jobs, like, you know, that you can go into that you don't necessarily need college in. Thank you, Pedro, for sponsoring my channel. I do appreciate it, man. Okay, this should be good. Okay, what rank are the people in here? Okay, we do get a few high levels. Oh, I'm not in a good spot right now. Yeah, definitely not in a good spot. Oh, he's above me. Oh. Ah, great. I didn't even realize that was him. I thought that was my teammate for a moment here. Hi, Chad. Hi, Pro. Thank you, Myth, for the super chat. Okay, we are in the lead. Good work so far, guys. And this is a pretty easy area to defend. The only thing we gotta watch out for is the warehouse. And this class does a lot of damage too. Please, no Lancaster, of course. Oh, yeah, I'll do Assassin's Creed 3 one day. Okay, that was a little ridiculous there. The amount of shots that I put onto him. Oh, great. Okay, I need to get my Deadeye back because it's not good right now. Okay, good shot there, Eugene. Okay, damn. Am I into football? If you mean like American football, not really. No, like soccer, sure, I'll watch it sometimes. Okay. Great. Oh, it's a Carcano. Okay, I see. It looks like they're giving up at this point. They're not really making an attempt. Ah, come on. Damn. I might start using my, is my horse even here? I might just pull out the Springfield rifle just because it does a little bit more damage than this, look, it's the gun that no one ever uses in PvP except me. Lancaster, of course, is a headshot. Sometimes I wish people would go for something else other than headshots. Oh, I'll do Sleeping Dogs in the future. Yes, that's coming up, FTV. I'll be doing Vice City stories. Got him. Okay. Wow, this person is running some ridiculous tank cards here. Ah, come on, drink the tonic. Okay. But, like, you see, like, I mean, that's the problem with, like, sometimes with PvP in this game, that, like, you can unload that many shots into somebody and they'll still be alive. Might start using a sniper rifle more again, Okay, got him. Was it a Lancaster? Yup. Lancaster instant headshot. Ugh. Ain't nobody going for body shots. Just get good. Well, I try not to go for headshots because I see headshots as a. I mean, I could go for headshots if I wanted to, but like I know what you're getting at. But you know, I don't. I try to avoid headshots. I try to kill people with body shots. Because at least it takes much more skill to kill somebody just by shooting them repeatedly in the chest and using cover, instead of just aiming for their head with a Lancaster and just shooting them in the face each time. As you know, for some people, all this game is just Lancaster headshot. It's nothing else, and I don't like to play it like that. I don't like to play with just the same gun, the same playstyle constantly. I like to mix things up. I like to use different repeaters, even if those repeaters are worse than others. I still like to mix it up. That's why I'm running Cattleman revolvers. You know, those aren't the best revolvers, but I like to mix things up. You like anime? Sure, I mean, I watch some. Depends on what it is. You are saying that body shots are more skilled than headshot? Yeah. At long range, sure. Like at long range, sure, a headshot would be harder than a body shot. But try killing somebody with repeated body shots at close range versus a headshot. It would be much easier to headshot somebody at close range than killing them with a body shot. So try doing that, try killing somebody with body shots at close range, especially with like a rifle like the Springfield rifle. It takes a few seconds to load each shot. I think that's a little more tougher than just headshotting somebody at close range with a Lancaster. Yeah, I would love a Mega Man Legends remake. That would be awesome. I'm already using that. That's the hat one. I'm already using that, of course. When's the next GTA 5 video? Probably in December. I don't really have any plans to make any GTA 5 content right now. Incredible video on Dmitry Raskolov, lore video. I cannot imagine how much work and time you must have took to complete it. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Marchese Productions. Thanks, man. Okay, I got a moonshine business. I'm gonna sell that. Oh, you made a donation? I'm sorry if I didn't see it. Let me see if I can scroll up and see it. Oh, it's from a Golor, if I'm reading your name correctly. I'm not gonna specifically say my thoughts on YouTubers, but I'll say this. The YouTubers that I do name, so whenever I name a YouTuber, those are people that I like. Almost always when I name people, it's people that I like. People that I don't like, I don't bring up their names on YouTube. So if you don't hear me talking about a certain name or a certain YouTuber on stream that I know of, chances are it's probably I don't like them. In regards to that one, you probably know how I feel about that YouTuber. Okay. And there we go. And I just hid someone. And I don't understand this the person I just hid before. Like, it's like just because you make a donation doesn't allow you to be toxic in chat. It's that wait, where am I going here? Or I should say toxic names even. There is so many GTA videos, online videos you do, but you don't. Well, let's first of all, YouTube Vision, I'll say this. I've seen your comments on several of my videos, like several of my playthrough videos, especially like you just complain when I do playthroughs, and I've replied to you several times, and I almost never see a reply from you on those videos. You just post like a comment saying, oh, this game sucks, or whatever, this game is boring, but I never see a reply from you when I reply to you. And I'll say this, in regards to you. You know, you say that, and I don't mean to attack you on a personal level here, but you constantly, like, say that the games that I play are boring, but then you want me just to play the same game over and over again. I don't understand that logic. Like, how does that make sense? You think that whenever I do a playthrough of a game, that's somehow boring when I'm mixing up my content and playing different games. But when I try to play like if I play GTA Online constantly, that's not boring. Like, I don't understand that logic. That just doesn't make much sense to me. But look, the thing I'll say about you, and I'm not trying to be rude or nasty to you, is, just, give my other content a chance. You might actually enjoy it, because, I'm burnt out of GTA Online. And if you don't want to watch my other content, okay, fine. That's your opinion. That's your personal views. But please don't insult other people or try to cause a scene or just be nasty to people, especially on my other content.
We wish to make a good impression. These customers have shown they have some good.
And I find it weird that you also have a Red Dead Redemption 2 avatar, but yet you're complaining for GTA Online content. I find that weird when I do plenty of Red Dead content. A remake for the Legends games would be epic. It's a good way for Capcom to test the series again. Could add in extra bonus ruins for post-game stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. They could add more layers to those ruins if they made like a remake. But unfortunately, I'd love to see them. Capcom made a remake of the Resident Evil games, so I could definitely see them doing a remake of like the Mega Man Legends. Imagine that with like a modern like engine. But unfortunately, they're probably just not going to do it. Thank you, gamer. Hey, guy, how can I join? Love your channel, and thank you, Sawzle. Thanks, man. I mean, you can add me or add somebody else in here. But no, I'm not trying to be rude to you, YouTube Vision, so I hope it doesn't come off as that. But, you say that I could do plenty of content on GTA Online when I don't know, what do you mean exactly? What content? Could you give me examples? And I'll tell you this, is I saw a video like the other day from this YouTube channel called Psych to Go, where they were talking about burnout, and that explained it like really perfectly with me, like with what happened with me. People complain when I don't do GTA Online content, but what they don't understand is that I have 400 days played on GTA Online. 400 days played. I'm not joking on that. That's literally how much time I have played on GTA Online. That is 1 full year I have of playing on the game. So I played 1 year on GTA Online, like in total, the amount of time. That's not me playing over the years, that's game time. So the amount of time that I spent on GTA Online is over 1 full year. I don't feel like playing it right now. I don't. When you spend that much time playing a single game, it's gonna get to the point where you're just gonna have kind of like almost like a mini meltdown, and you don't feel like playing it anymore. It's not that I hate GTA Online or that I have something against it. It's just that I don't feel like playing it. It's just it's as simple as that. I just don't feel like playing it. I've covered everything that I possibly could in the game. I did top 5s, vehicle reviews, guides, streams. How many streams have I done? There's just, I just don't feel like playing it. And people say, well, why do you play Red Dead Online all the time? Because Red Dead Online, I have don't even have half the amount of time that I played on GTA Online. And so I think, I spent so much time, grinding and playing, GTA Online, I might as well, start playing Red Dead Online now and start doing more things on this game and trying to get a high level on this game. Even though this game has serious issues, don't get me wrong, this game has a lot of problems. I haven't done this game nearly as much as I've done GTA Online. And so that's the reasoning on why I play this game a lot, but I don't play GT Online as much. And people need to respect that and understand that. You know, you try playing GT Online for 400 days and then tell me you're not going to get bored of it. So that's just it. Even when a new update comes out, I play that new update, there's some more content for me to do, but I just don't feel like, you know, playing the game after I cover everything in the update. And, you know, people say, oh, why don't you make a guide on, like, the body shop or whatever in GT Online? The thing is, though, I've already made, like, a video on all the missions, and I've done a video customizing the body shop. And by the time I was thinking about making a guide on the body shop, almost every other YouTuber has, like, made, like, guides in the body shop, so my guide would be kind of useless, because it would be too similar to other YouTubers, because it's pretty much, you know, the same thing. It's guides on the body shop, you know. How much different can you make that? So it's, there's really, that's why I don't have guides on that, and, you know, there's nothing for it to do. The exact same reason why I never did a guide on Cayo Perico, because by the time I already, you know, did Cayo Perico, all the other YouTubers, they did it. And the reason that other YouTubers were able to beat me, like, on making guides faster than me, is because they just play GT Online. That's mainly, you know, the game that they play on their channel, nothing else. I'm doing other games, you know, I'm doing, like, playthroughs of other games, you know. When the Tuners update came out on GT Online, I'm doing, like, what is it, 4 games at once. I'm doing Mega Man Legends, and I'm doing, Mega Man Legends, and I'm doing Ace Attorney, and I'm doing Red Dead Online, the newest update on there. I'm covering that, and I'm covering GT Online, so I'm covering 4 things at once. So I can't get around to covering every single thing at once, and by the time I finally get around to it, other YouTubers have already done it, so there's really no point to making a guide or anything there. So people, you know, the people that complain, and I'm honestly so sick of talking about this. I talk about this on most streams because somebody always brings it up in the comment section. Why don't you do GT Online? I'm so sick of talking about this. It's like that. That's just my perspective right there. It's like I don't feel like playing it as much. Not that I hate the game or anything like that. I just don't feel like playing it. And you know, and what personally kind of disgusts me a lot is when I see, like, comments of people saying, oh, you should play GT Online because you grew from GT Online. Okay, yeah, sure. You know, I grew from GT Online. I'm not denying that. I got thousands of subscribers from GT Online. I don't deny that. But this idea that I'm not allowed to move on and play other games because I grew on GT Online is ridiculous. I mean, do people go to PewDiePie's channel and just tell him, oh, you can only play Amnesia because you started on an Amnesia and that's where you started growing on that game? Like, does anybody do that? No. So, like, you know, why do people feel that they have the, you know, the right to just go to my channel and tell me, oh, you can only do GT Online because that's what you grew from? And, like, not playing GT Online is somehow betraying people. That's, no. I do plenty of GTA content, and what I'll say is that it's not like I've abandoned GTA. I just don't feel like playing GT Online, and I do like content on other GTA games, the classic GTA games. Like, the last half a year, I've played the classic GTA games, and I've done plenty of lore videos and stuff like that. So it's, you know, this idea that I'm somehow abandoning GTA is just stupid. And, like, the people that, like, you know, there's people that'll be like, the way they see it is, if it's not GTA Online, it sucks. That's the way that some people see it. So even if I'm playing, like, GTA 4, even if I'm doing, like, San Andreas or something like that, if it's not GTA Online, it sucks. That's the way that some people see it. And you know, I see comments like, I'll post, like, a GTA 4 video, or I'll post, like, a GTA San Andreas video, and I'll see a comments underneath that, and people will be like, why aren't you playing GTA on a GTA San Andreas video, or, like, a GTA Online? This is not something that I can make up. Like, you just look at the comment section, you'll see that on there. And it's like, people are, like, forgetting these are GTA games. And whenever I reply to those comments, I always reply to the same thing, and I always say, I am playing a GTA game. This is a GTA game. That's that is literally what and I know what they're getting at. They mean GT Online, but the reason I'm replying like that is because they don't say GT Online. They say just why aren't you playing GTA? When they don't understand this is a GTA game. This is I'll feed my horse here, but that's just you know, that's just that's unfortunately the way things are. Is why does every stream have the same argument? Well, it's not. I mean, I'm expanding a little bit on it here now. I don't, and the thing is, I don't like talking about the same thing. You know, do I like talking about this every time? Why I don't play GT Online as much? No, I don't like talking about this. But somebody always brings it up in the comments section, and so I'm explaining it to people, because people, like, no matter how much explaining I do, no matter how many videos I do, no matter how many times I talk about this on the streams and on subject, I still get bombarded with comments like, why aren't you doing GT Online and all this other stuff? And so I just that's just that. And this I don't And this, like, I don't understand. Just because you put a super chat doesn't allow you to be toxic in chat. And look, and YouTube Vision, you brought up why Mega Man Legends now? It's a 90s game. Well, YouTube Vision, like I said, I don't mean to be rude to you, but if you actually watched the first part of my Mega Man Legends series, you would understand why I'm doing Mega Man Legends now, a 1997 game. Because I explained that in the very first part why I'm playing it. And I said that the reason that I'm playing it is because Mega Man Legends 3 got canceled on July 18th, 2011. So I played Mega Man Legends 1, I did the first part on July 18th, 2021, 10 years later, to remember Mega Man Legends 3 and to bring the awareness to the game. And so I could introduce the game series to new people, and hopefully one day a Mega Man Legends 3 might be made. That's why I'm playing it. And also because it's my favorite PS1 game. And, as for, like, the argument that this guy, like, did in chat, it's like saying that my channel is dead and stuff like that. I'm growing still. I'm still growing. I'm gonna hit 1 million subscribers. And, I started doing the new content when I was, like, at around 800,000 subscribers. And so, I've been gaining subscribers still, even despite me doing new content. And this is what, this is what the people don't understand. The people that, they come to my channel and they say, oh, your new content, it doesn't have as much views as your GTA Online content. Your channel is dead. You suck. Blah, 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 this. Thank you, Mr. Waifu, for the super chat. Positive vibes. Keep doing you, pro. Here's what I'll say about that. These people are stupid when they, they make these comments and they say, like, oh, your channel's dead and stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this. When I did GTA Online content, sure, I was getting thousands of views, I'm not denying that, and I was getting thousands of subscribers. But the new content that I do, when I play a game like Mega Man Legends, when I play a game like Ace Attorney, when I do that stuff, do you know what that content does? That content accomplishes something that GTA Online content could never accomplish. And do you know what that accomplishes? It attracts a wider audience. Because if I do just GTA Online, who is going to watch and who is going to subscribe? Mainly people just interested in GTA Online. When I do other content, it's harder to get noticed and it gets less views, sure. Sometimes it gets very little views. But the point that I'm making is that people come across those videos that would have never found my channel if I did just GTA Online. And so there are people that are searching up Mega Man Legends. There are people that are searching up the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles because it just came out. And they find my channel that way and they subscribe to me. So I'm attracting a wider audience. And if you look at my playthroughs have grown over time. Some of my playthroughs, they started out with, like, less than, like, 3,000 views, and a lot of them are at, like, 10, 20,000 views right now, because they're growing over months, because people search up these games, and they find my channel that way. That's what these people that say, your channel's dead, they don't understand that. They don't understand that logic. What these people do is these people are really impatient. The way these people see it is they see, how much views can I get in, like, the shortest amount of time? How much subscribers can I get in the shortest amount of time? And if somebody doesn't get thousands of views and hundreds of subscribers overnight, then apparently somehow their channel is dead. That's the logic and reasoning that these people have, and it's a really stupid way of going about it. Okay, let me get this guy here. And I'll say this, sometimes you gotta stand on principle, and you gotta do, like, you gotta do what you enjoy, not, even if that stuff isn't as popular as your other stuff, because I'll say this, I would rather do something that I enjoy a lot and get much less views and much less subscribers than do something that I don't enjoy and get thousands of subscribers and thousands of views. And right now, if I was to play GTA Online, I would not be having fun. I would not be enjoying that. And the same people that are complaining for no GTA Online content, those same people would be complaining if I was doing the GTA Online content. Why? Because when you would watch my content, you would be seeing that I'm not having fun and that I'm not enjoying it. What am I supposed to pretend that I'm having fun? That I'm pretend that I'm enjoying it now? Am I supposed to lie? So that's the thing. I can't do something that I don't enjoy right now. And I'll do a GTA Online stream on the Tuners DLC. I'll still do that because I promised that. And we'll probably have some fun with the races and stuff and the new missions. But largely, I'm not as passionate as I was in the past about GTA Online, and people need to accept that. So that's just and people, whenever they try to expand their channel, they get scared. They get scared, oh, I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers, I'm going to lose a lot of views when I start doing other content. Not everyone sells out for views, so, you gotta, you gotta look at other stuff, too. It's, I started doing new content And I kept doing that new content for a year, and I was very consistent with my new content. I had people telling me a year ago, it's like, oh, watch, he doesn't mean it that he's taking a break from GTA Online. He's gonna go back to doing GTA videos in a few weeks when his views go down. Well, guess what? I never really went back to doing GTA Online. I still kept doing the new content for a year. So it's, you know, no matter how much views something gets, I'll do it because I enjoy doing it and I'm passionate about it. And that's the way I think all YouTubers should do their content. YouTubers should do their content how they, what they're passionate about and what they enjoy. Not looking at the view count or not looking at how many people subscribe. Because looking at the view count is going to drive you mad and it's going to make you insane and it's going to make you have even faster burnout than normal. So, you know, these idiots can, you know, come to my channel and they can tell me that my channel is dead all they want, but I enjoy doing what I enjoy doing, and that's that. It's the thing is though, is I don't understand why these people have like an obsession. They have an obsession with coming to my channel and telling me that my channel is dead. So, you know, they probably have some problems. I don't know. Much respect for being your own man. Don't even address these sad trolls. So thank you, Hawks fan. How's the Great Ace Attorney experience? Oh, I'm having so much fun. Like last night when I did that case, I had so much fun. And I mean, look, let's look at my Ace Attorney video from last night. My Ace Attorney video didn't do amazing, but let's just see what it's at. So look, my Ace Attorney video that I posted 8 hours ago, it has 1,500 views. That's from 8 hours ago. And despite that video getting much less views than some of my other content, guess what? I absolutely enjoyed playing that game, and I had so much fun playing that game. And if you watch me play that game, you can see how passionate I am about that game and how much I love that game. I even dress up as the main character. I have the main character's costume. So that's how much I love that game. So, you know, for people to sit there and, you know, tell me that, like, you know, my content is dead when, even though the video has 1,500 views, that video is going to grow over time. And I know that there's people in there that watch that video that enjoy it and enjoy that content. And so that's, you know, don't, I'm not going to listen to these people that, you know, just tell me all this crap. I'll do Watch Dogs 2 in the future. I'll do that. Sniper Elite 4 got a next-gen console update? I didn't know. I'll check that out later. I hope a Red Dead Redemption 2 online winter update will be better than Blood Money. If we get lucky and Rockstar decides to listen, we might get a property. Well, thank you, Eggmaster, for the super chat, but I'm not surprised if Rockstar does another crappy update. At this point, they're probably going to do a Naturalist expansion. 10 new ranks for the Naturalist, where you're going to be crafting legendary perfumes or something like that with Harriet. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we get next at this point. Professional, why didn't you have face cam when doing GTA 5 videos? I guess because, two reasons. Because I didn't really have anything to dress up with, because normally I dress up for my playthroughs, and so I didn't have anything to dress up with, so I just had webcam off. And secondly, because I was sick. At the time when I was doing those missions, like those contracts, I was sick. I had food poisoning. I still have a little bit of it left. I still have a little trouble eating, but it's mostly gone away. So I just, that's why I didn't have a camera on.
Next free roam event is Cold Dead Hands, and it's in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, perfect. We'll do that.
I can deliver the bounty, and we can do something else real quick if you want.
Well, thank you for the super chat, but I didn't grow, and I don't even know if this is the last guy that I banned right now, but this is, I didn't spend 3 years of my life grinding $1 billion on GTA. You know, I play GTA regularly, but it's not 3 years. Like I said, the most that I have played on the game is 400 days, which is about a year, a little bit over a year. I played the game for a year, I played the game for 3 years, but not for 3 years, in total. And honestly, that, what I'll say, that $1 billion that I got on GTA Online, that was a real accomplishment. Because I proved to the community that you could make a massive amount of money without buying shark cards. And so I probably hurt Rockstar's shark card sales a lot with that series. All the guides that I made on how to make money in that game, so, you know, even though I don't feel like playing GTA Online anymore, and I'm burnt out from it, I don't regret all the content that I made when I was passionate about it. because that will help people, you know, who realize they don't need shark cards to be successful on GTA Online. Ryunosuke's name is pronounced Ryonosuke. Well, I thank you, Awesomeness, for the super chat. I don't know. Sometimes I pronounce the Japanese names wrong. I apologize for that. I love your videos no matter what. I still watch it. And thank you, Sky, for the super chat also. Are you thinking of doing Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough? Oh yeah, I'll do that. Pro, what does it mean when a game is dead? When a game is dead, the game receives no further updates, the game keeps losing players every month instead of gaining players. That's when a game's officially dead at that point. I wouldn't say that Red Dead Online is dead because it's the game is still being updated by Rockstar, so there's that, but the game is losing players. I think that Rockstar, at this point, they're probably releasing like a small update on Red Dead Online just to show like they supposedly care. Because if they were just randomly say we're not doing any more updates, then they would basically be admitting that Red Dead Online was a failure. And so I think that they're just doing these small, updates, and they're probably getting desperate at this point, too, because of the amount of people that are just leaving the game. And look, we're encountering another glitch, the back-in-time glitch, where the time is changing really rapidly. How much time until that next pre-mode event, Saucer?
6 minutes.
Okay. As a GTA Online player and a car guy, my huge condolences to the disappointment of the Blood Money update. Well, thank you, Drift. It doesn't seem like you're a Red Dead player, judging from your comment, but at least you acknowledge the problem with Red Dead Online being neglected, because I'll tell you, a lot of GTA Online players, they don't acknowledge the problems on Red Dead Online. They pretend like it doesn't exist. And, I made a tweet about this, which got like almost 1,000 likes, which is like one of the most popular tweets I made. So I made a tweet like a few weeks ago, and I said that you guys remember when Red Dead Online was first coming out in like fall of 2018? Remember that? And what happened was, like, I remember when Rockstar was teasing it, when it was first coming out, there were so many people that were like complaining, and what they were complaining about wasn't, this is even before Red Dead Online launched. So what were they complaining about exactly? They were complaining about the fact that they were saying that now that Red Dead Online comes out, GTA Online is going to be forgotten. GTA Online is going to be neglected. Rockstar is not going to make any more updates for GTA Online. They're just going to make stupid updates for Red Dead. That's just what what people kept saying in the comments section. Like, oh, no one cares about Red Dead, blah, 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 this. Rockstar is going to forget all about GTA and play and update this stupid game. But the thing I'll say about that is the opposite actually happened. So the opposite. The people that kept complaining, the opposite happened for them. Where instead of Rockstar neglecting GTA Online for Red Dead, Rockstar started neglecting Red Dead Online for GTA Online, even though GTA Online is about to be an 8-year-old game this October. So Rockstar has been neglecting Red Dead Online really badly. Really badly for GTA Online. And the people that were complaining, that were saying that, they were saying that GTA Online is going to be neglected. They're perfectly fine with Red Dead Online being neglected for GTA Online. That's hypocritical. The fact that they were getting all mad saying that GTA Online was going to be forgotten, and then that now they're perfectly fine with Red Dead Online being forgotten, they're hypocritical. So I made a tweet about this, about how hypocritical some of these, hardcore GTA Online players are, and that tweet got like 1,000 likes. And what I'll say about this is that I saw like comments of people saying, "Oh, I'm not a hypocrite, because I don't care about Red Dead Online." That's what people were saying. Well, I'm telling you this right now. Imagine if it was the opposite way around. the opposite, the other way around. Imagine if Red Dead Online was getting massive updates. Red Dead Online was getting properties, massive heists, bank robberies in free mode, a lot of new guns, new horses, you know, a lot of new clothes, like the biggest updates that you can possibly think of, maybe even a purchasable train, like all these crazy things that you could buy in Red Dead Online. If Red Dead Online was getting that type of content, and GTA Online was only getting like contact mission updates, just a few missions, those same players would then turn around and actually care about Red Dead Online, but not care that they want to play it. They would be caring that they would start complaining about it. So the people that say, "Oh, I don't care about Red Dead Online. I'm not a hypocrite." Well, you would care about Red Dead Online if it was the opposite way around. If people were, if they were making massive updates for Red Dead and GTA Online was getting screwed, those people would care. So it's and the thing is, even if that happened, even though I'm primarily a Red Dead player and not even really a GTA Online player anymore, then I would still think that's unfair to GTA Online players. Like, it's not like I would just, you know, be perfectly fine with GTA Online being neglected. You know, I still think GTA Online deserves some updates. I don't think it should be completely forgotten. But, you know, I think that GTA Online, you know, has had 8 years of support, almost 8 years of support at this point. Red Dead Online, you know, hasn't even had 3 proper years of support. So it's just, it's not fair to Red Dead players.
Bonjour. You've been away on some travels, yes?
So the reason why you don't do guides on GTA is because other YouTubers do it first. That's one reason, but another reason is because I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it, and also because, like, I'm just not as passionate about GTA Online as I was in the past. Like, in regards to Red Dead Online, like, I spent, like, you know, I spent days making that review. Like, I made a 50-minute review on the Blood Money DLC. And even though the DLC is crap, excuse my language, the reason I spent so long on making that review is because it pissed me off so much on how Rockstar screwed this game over. And that's what really pushed me to make that 50-minute review, is because it pissed me off how badly this game got screwed. Here's some Capitale. Well, thank you for the super chat, Max. Have you come across the Xbox clan Charon Industry at all? I came across a video on them the other day, and I would love to have a Red Dead Online clan for PlayStation. You should start something like that. Love your videos. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for the super chat. I'm a huge grinder role player. Something like having a clan would be awesome and give us a purpose and something to do together. That would be fun, but Rockstar doesn't really have an implementation on that type of system in Red Dead Online, at least not yet. But I know what you're getting at, Cody. But I mean, we don't really need a clan for that. Like, I mean, I just play in, like, lobbies, and I just help people out. So anybody that wants to join my lobby, you can play. You don't even have to be on my friends list for me to help you. Like, a random person could just ask me, hey, can you help me out, and I'll help them. So it's, that. I'll help anybody. What is the daily challenges here? Okay, there we go. It's daily. Saucer, how long until this spring mode event?
It should pop, like, presently. Maybe go outside. If it doesn't
I see
pop
it.
and
It
you
just
don't
popped
see
up.
it, okay.
By the way, I see we have some customers.
Okay, here we go. What's your opinion on Family Guy? I'll thank you for the super chat, Pierston. I used to watch Family Guy a lot when I was a kid. Like, the earlier seasons, I saw, like, every single episode of it. When I was, like, a kid, teenager, you know, I remember when Family Guy first started in the 90s, too, even though I was, like, you know, how old was it, 1999? The first Family Guy episodes? I remember, like, in the 90s when it started up, when I was little, too. I remember that, too. And I watched it, you know, how old was I when I first started watching Family Guy? Like 10 years old, I'd say, when I first started watching it. And I watched it on Adult Swim a lot. But I don't like new Family Guy. Why don't I like new Family Guy? Because Brian, for instance, is very different, and also that Peter is, Peter was like, Peter in the earlier Family Guy seasons is very different than he is right now. Like, Peter was, how do I put it? Peter was always an idiot, but he was at least a caring idiot. But like now, like the how Family Guy is, Peter will do the stupidest things constantly, like just getting his family in danger and like not even caring at times. So at least he was stupid in the earlier ones, but at least he still had a good heart. But like these ones, like I just don't like what they did, Peter. Like it's just like it's like I almost always, the way Family Guy is now, like I almost expect somebody to constantly get beat up. Like just the amount of times that people get beat up in Family Guy right now, it's ridiculous. Like at least like when Family Guy happened back in the day when I watched it, like when people got beat up, it came out of nowhere and it was actually kind of funny. But like now it's just like, it's just stupid. Like the chicken fights, when I watched it, the chicken fights were like the best, like earlier on, the old chicken fights, because they were just so random. You didn't know when it was going to happen. Like they were just discussing something and then the chicken just came out of nowhere and it just, this huge fight went across the city. But now it's just like, it's always somebody getting hurt over something stupid. Oh yeah, Peter bullies Meg too much. Oh yeah, that happens, and it's like, you know, they made fun of Meg in the earlier seasons too, but like now it's just, it's going to an extreme with that. I was about to get him. Okay. I got that one at least. How is that a behind shot? I shot him in the side, but whatever. No, I'm not into like vlogs and stuff like that. But thank you for the super chat. I will do a few videos on like life lessons that I wanted to talk about. Like one video I could do is I could talk about college and stuff and like, you know, my personal perspective on what I think of it. And like, you know, the whole like, you know, college push, how people think if you don't go to college you're gonna be unsuccessful, and that's not true. I could do a video talking about that, and I could also do a video what I wanted to do talking about like retail and like my experiences in that, and like explaining to people on like you know, just why that environment can be so hostile at times. This is a really bad map for Cold Dead Hands, because what happens is when one posse takes the fort, it's like almost impossible for another posse to then take the fort at that point. Oh, thank you, Gamer, for the super chat. I also want to mention on your final Legends part, I'll be sending you my Legends theory via Twitter, mainly because it includes Legends 2 info. On what's your theory on, Gamer? I'm assuming it's on where the Reaver bots came from. I always found that kind of creepy on like the Legends games, where the Reaver bots came from, like what their origins were exactly. I will do a series on Sniper Elite, but I'm probably waiting for Sniper Elite 5 to be announced, and then I could do a series on it. Good work, Butchie. Yes, that and much more. Okay, Gamer. Thank you for the super chat. Do you think the next Saints Row has an online mode? Do you think it can kill GTA Online and force them to focus on GTA 6? I don't think anything can really kill GTA Online, but I do think that other games can become competitors for it. I mean, look at what Battlefield did. Battlefield didn't kill Call of Duty, but what it did was it encouraged Call of Duty to try new things. So it's you know, why did Call of Duty start doing like the big open maps? Why did they start doing that? Why did they start doing like bringing in vehicles and stuff like that? Because they wanted to be a competitor to Battlefield, because Battlefield was doing really good and Call of Duty saw that. And so Call of Duty tried to capitalize on that, and it was very smart from a business perspective for Call of Duty to do that when they started bringing in vehicles and like the larger maps. But that was like, that's why it was, you know, despite, you know, I see all this stupid stuff where people like, you know, say Battlefield sucks, or they'll say Call of Duty sucks and all this stuff, but it would be really, it's good to have both Call of Duty and Battlefield because they're competitors to each other. And whenever a new game releases, it encourages the other company to make an even better game. So that's why it's good that they're competitors to each other. Hi, Professional. I genuinely enjoy your content. They're super informative. Here's some capitale. Thank you, Mathematicians, for the super chat. Thanks, man. But, like, in regards to Saints Row, because that was the question that you were framing, the only competitor that's right now the GTA Online is Watch Dogs Legion Online. That's the only competitor that GTA Online really has at this point. And Watch Dogs Legion Online doesn't have a lot of content right now, but they're going to add more content over time. And they actually have a roadmap of stuff to come out. And so they're actually handling that much better than GTA Online and Red Dead Online, because at least they're telling us what's going to come out in each month. They're giving us a time frame on that. What does Rockstar do? They do 6 months of silence, and then 1 week before the update comes out, they're like, oh, here's the next update, here's what's coming out. It's like, so that's what, you know, that's what Rockstar does. Watch Dogs isn't dead. Stop. There's plenty of people that play the game. But in regards to Saints Row, the only way that Saints Row can become a true competitor to GTA Online at this point is they have to go back to their roots, their origins. That's what they have to go back to. They can't keep doing this futuristic superhero crap that they did. The Saints Row 4 is stupid. I'm sorry to say, that's my opinion. I know some people might say, what? Saints Row 4 was awesome. I think Saints Row 4 was stupid. I hated Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4, the gameplay was fun at times. Don't get me wrong. But the reason that I think it's stupid is because that's not what a Saints Row game is supposed to be. It's Saints Row is supposed to be about gangs. It's supposed to be about when you're in the Saints and you're fighting other gangs and taking over their territory, and there's a storyline with like other gangs and stuff like that. That's what Saints Row is supposed to be, in all the activities that you do. Not this ridiculousness where you become like, you fight a bunch of terrorists and stop a nuclear missile, and then you become like the president and you fight off an alien invasion. That's the stupidest thing ever. That's so dumb. I don't know who came up with this, who wrote the script for this. But what I'll say is how they can go back to the roots of Saints Row. Do you know what they can do? What they can do is they can do what Call of Duty did. When Call of Duty went back to its roots, Call of Duty went back to its roots of Modern Warfare, and it was very successful. Modern Warfare 2019 is like the best-selling Call of Duty game in a very long time. And not only that, it's really popular. Like, I hear people saying that Cold War sucks. Like, people say, Cold War sucks, Cold War blah, 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 this. But I don't really hear people say that about Modern Warfare. Generally, when I hear people talk about Modern Warfare, it's popular. People like Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare went back to its roots. They went back to their roots, and they did it really well. They didn't really have any glitches. The game was smooth. You know, they brought back Captain Price. They did a good story. And so I think they did it pretty well. Now look at what they did. Look at what they did with Modern Warfare, and this is what people don't understand. People think that Modern Warfare takes place, the new Modern Warfare game. They think that takes place before Call of Duty 4. It doesn't. It doesn't take place before or after Call of Duty 4. It takes place in a separate universe. The Captain Price that you see in Modern Warfare 2019 is not the same Captain Price that you see in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. He's inspired by the same character, but it's not the same character. It's not the same guy. It's a different universe. And so that's what they need to do with Saints Row. They need to do that, like what Call of Duty did with Modern Warfare. They need to go back, they need to do a separate universe, a new universe. Cancel out all the other stuff. Cancel out the crazy superpower stuff. Cancel out the aliens, the demons. I'll get rid of all of that garbage. and just focus on the gangs. Go back to Stillwater, do a remake, like not even a remake, like a reboot. That's the term. Bring back Stillwater, make it you know all new streets and everything, new neighborhoods, and make it the original 3rd Street Saints, where you make a new character, you join the Saints, and there's like 3 new gangs and stuff like that. Do it like that, and then you're fighting to take over the city. And you could bring back characters like Julius, you could bring back Gat and Troy and all those other people, but you know, make them different universe characters. Don't make them the exact same as they were in like Saints Row 1. Like you do that, and I guarantee you the game could go back to its roots. And then if they do an online for that, I think the game could be really well, because that's what I liked about Saints Row, the gangsters, the gang warfare. I like that. Saints Row did gangs better than San Andreas did. I know that might be like kind of controversial, but I think that Saints Row did it better than San Andreas did when it comes to the gangs. So it's I think that Saints Row 1 and 2 at least. But it's that was just you know what they did. It was just a disaster what they did with the new Saints Rows. What do you think of Johnny Gat? Oh, he's one of the coolest characters. And you know, the thing is, Johnny Gat is like the only character that actually stayed cool throughout the Saints Row games. So for Saints Row 1 and 4, he's like the only character that actually stayed cool. Like, everybody else sucks. The boss sucks. The boss is a joke. That's the name of the character that you play as in Saints Row. The boss is a joke. Like, remember the boss in Saints Row 2? The boss in Saints Row 2 was scary. He was scary and intimidating. Like, what are some of the things the boss did? What did he do? The boss, he put Jessica in the trunk of her car and then drove the car to a monster truck rally and made Meryl kill his own girlfriend. So he made the other gang leader kill his own girlfriend, and then he laughed and mocked at him over that. The boss was a psycho in Saints Row 2. And then what else did he do that was really bad? Oh yeah, he also burned Matt. Remember that, when he went to the concert and then he burned Matt's hand, basically paralyzing and crippling Matt? What else did he do that was really nasty? I'm trying to remember. He did a lot. So the boss did some pretty crazy things. Oh yeah, the craziest thing the boss did was when he buried Shogo alive. So he threw Shogo in a grave and buried him alive as he was screaming. That was the scariest thing that the boss did. So that was the boss in Saints Row 2. And then you have the boss in Saints Row 3 and 4, where he became a joke. He's a joke, what he is in Saints Row 4. You can't take the guy seriously. And look at what they did to Shaundi, too. Shaundi, I miss Shaundi from Saints Row 2. What happened to her? Like, Shaundi's not the same anymore. They're Saints Row 3 and 4. It's oh man. Don't forget Mr. Sunshine. Well, yeah, but Mr. Sunshine was already dead. So the boss cut off Mr. Sunshine's head, but Mr. Sunshine was already dead when the boss cut off his head. So that was just, the boss did some scary things in the other Saints Row games. And the thing is, the way that Saints Row 2 was, like how, that dark atmosphere of Saints Row 2, because Saints Row 2 has a pretty dark atmosphere. I'd compare it to GTA 4 at times, because there were some really dark moments in Saints Row 2. But, like, now what they did with Saints Row 3 and 4, it's like, it's unrecognizable. It's like a completely different, series. It's something else. Thank you, Gamer, for that super chat, by the way. But Johnny is, like, the only character that actually stayed, like, the same throughout all 4 games. Everyone else changed. Can I join your posse? I'm Bob Ross. Thank you. I'll invite you. And thank you, the boy. Hey, man, just thought I'd check in. Just thought I'd check in before I head out with my girlfriend. I'm also at 100 subs on my channel, and I owe it all to you. Thank you, bro. No problem, man. Thank you for the super chat. And let me see here. Is Bob Ross even... who was this? That, Bob Ross 547? He said he wanted to join the posse? Let me see here. Okay, let me just remove an inactive person. Oh, Bob. Okay, I'll send you an invite. Okay. Yeah, the boss killed Julius, but that was just I don't think that was as brutal as some of the other deaths. Yeah, the Carlos death moment, but the thing is, the boss wasn't real. That wasn't the boss. The boss didn't kill Carlos. That's why I didn't bring it up. I was talking about bad things the boss did. Isn't Watch Dogs more of a vigilante game than a criminal one? Watch Dogs 1 was kind of more of a vigilante game than a criminal one. There are criminal activities that you do, obviously. Watch Dogs 2 is like almost, mostly vigilante. And then Watch Dogs Legion, it's like where you play as a group of vigilantes, like, fighting back against fighting back against the government, and Albion, which is like the private police force. Why do I hate GTA 5? I don't hate GTA 5. Okay. Nice hat, thank you. I didn't play Saints Row 1 and 2. I played 3 and 4, but I can completely see your point that purple weapon was too much. Yeah. Saints Row 3 and 4 got a bit ridiculous. Why was Aiden Pierce so hated? Aiden Pierce was hated for stupid reasons. You know, the people that hated Aiden Pierce, they could never list off like a legitimate reason on why they didn't like him. Saucer, by the way, are there any more like free mode events coming up or anything like that?
Well, Railroad Baron is the next good one, and it's like 28 minutes away though.
Oh, we can do that. That'll be fun.
Okay, you know, Brett had I don't know if he's still here, but he had a camp cell. I have a camp cell. I don't know if you want to do that. It's kind of boring. But
no, I like driving the wagon across the map. I'm perfectly fine with that. Does anyone have, like, anything that they want to sell? Anybody in this posse or this lobby? Like, I'll help. It's crazy how they went from fighting gangs to fighting demons. Yep. But like the people that complain about Aiden Pierce, like, first of all, the main complaint that I hear people complaining about Aiden Pierce is they'll say Aiden Pierce has no personality. That's what I hear people saying about how he has clearly a personality. Aiden Pierce is a very serious person. He doesn't joke around. He's kind of a character that's depressed in a way too. So he is not, you know, these people want a character that's gonna constantly make them laugh every few minutes. Aiden Pierce is not that character, and so they get all mad over that. But if you really think about it, Aiden Pierce has the same exact personality as one other character that I can think of. You know who that character is? Batman. Aiden Pierce, if you think about it, he really has the same personality as Batman. You know, he's always serious. You know, he's never really making jokes. He protects the weak. You know, he's a vigilante. The only difference between Batman and Aiden Pierce is that Batman will arrest and capture criminals. Aiden Pierce will kill them. So that's the only difference that I can think of between the two. But Batman and Aiden Pierce have almost identical personalities. But yet, for some reason, Batman is cool, but Aiden Pierce isn't. You know, I don't understand that. So, you know, that's right there is, you know, people being dumb.
Half Blue has a trader sale.
Okay, let me just disband the posse here then. And if you could invite us to the posse, and I'll help you sell whatever you need, man. And then I hear the other complaint about Aiden Pierce is I hear Aiden Pierce puts people in danger. Well, I don't understand exactly what they mean by that. If they're talking about his niece, that was the whole plot of the story. That he felt guilty over putting his niece in danger. And, well, he was trying to hack into the Merlot, and Lucky Quinn found out about that, and they sent over a hit squad, tried to kill him, and his niece got killed in the crossfire. That was the whole plot of it. You wouldn't have Watch Dogs if you didn't have that plot. That was the whole plot. And then there's the people that they'll say, oh well, if you're not bringing up his niece, they'll say, oh well, you know, he got his sister in danger. Well, Aiden had no idea that Damien was gonna kidnap his sister. He had no idea that was gonna happen, and he tried his absolute best to protect Jackson. He saved Jackson from getting kidnapped too. So there's and in regards, what was his name? Bedbug. Bedbug and Clara. Those are two other people that people claim that Aiden put them in danger. First of all, Aiden didn't put Clara in danger. Clara got herself into that situation. Clara wanted to help Aiden. Aiden even told her at times, if you don't want, if it's too much for you, I understand. But Clara still wanted to help him. And also, Clara felt guilty because she's the one who found Aiden in the first place, and the hit squad killed his niece. So that's the whole reason Clara keeps helping him out. And as for Bedbug, Bedbug was associating with the gang. What was the name of the gang? I'm trying to remember the name of the gang in Watch Dogs 1. My memory's like fading right now, but The Viceroys, that was the name of them, the Viceroys. So Bedbug, his cousin, Iraq, that was his cousin, he ran the Viceroys, and he helped them with that. So he was actively in a gang. He was in that gang with them. And so Aiden blackmailed him so that he could get inside into that place. So if Bedbug had never associated with the gang, then he wouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. So they were, and even when Bedbug got caught, Aiden felt bad about that when Bedbug got caught. So it's not, he doesn't just put people in danger. So the people that are, you know, making these assumptions, they haven't played the story properly. Because if you played the story, everything makes sense. Okay, wait, let's see here. How far is this wagon from me? Okay, I'm gonna get up there right now. Why didn't you play Vice City Stories? Oh, I'll be playing it. I'll be doing a series on Vice City Stories soon. Come on, horse. Oh, come on. Okay, come on, horse. Cross the river. Okay. Love your videos, Pro. Should I get Red Dead Redemption 2? Red Dead Redemption 2 is a fun game. But if you're gonna get Red Dead 2, get it mainly for the single player, not the online right now. The online is fun, but it's lacking a lot of content right now. Okay, I'm almost up there to the wagon. Do you think you're getting burnt out of Red Dead Online? It's starting to happen, but it's not nowhere near the level that I was for GT Online. So I'm still willing to play this game. It's not like GT Online where I got so burnt out that I don't feel like playing the game anymore. I like variety games. Well, you'll see me playing a bunch of different games, especially in August. In August, I'll be having Vice City Stories up, and I'll have Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island, up as well. Yep, the Heartlands are very beautiful in Red Dead. How about Forza? I mean, I'm not really into racing games, so I can't. I don't think I would really have that much fun playing it. What is going on over here? What the? Okay, I have no idea what that was there. What's my favorite GTA map? Probably GTA 4. If you want me to drive this for you, I can. I don't mind driving the wagon. I actually like driving them. Okay. I'll probably do Yakuza one day. Hey Pro, hope your day's going well and hope you hit 1 million. Thank you, Kingslayer. Thanks, man. Thank you for the super chat. $20 super chat from Kingslayer. Thanks, man. Aiden was hacking the streets, man. The streets, they owe you, man. They owe you big time. The streets have codes, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Thank you, Marchese, for the super chat. You're referring to Manny there. Oh, man, that guy. Manny Escuela, I remember him. Victor Vance or Tony Cipriani? I like both of them. I wouldn't say I like one more than the other. If Modern Warfare 3 is remastered, would you play it? Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna be doing a series on, on the Modern Warfare games. I'm gonna get a really good costume, and I'm gonna get like a really good outfit to play the Modern Warfare series. No, I can't cut through here. I'm gonna knock the wagon off if I do. I should probably eat, my character should probably eat something. Wait. Okay, we're almost to Bacchus Station. I'll probably play BioShock one day. You like Ghost of Tsushima? Yes, and I'll do the Iki Island expansion when that comes out in a few weeks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. No, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Just please don't stop. Please don't stop like that in front of the wagon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my bad. really close to Bacchus Station here. And Saucer, how long until that railroad baron?
13 minutes.
13 minutes, okay. Oh, what? Who's these people? Oh, great, okay. Well, we're really close to Bacchus, but we got some company right now. Okay. What was the inspiration of your YouTube pic? I mean, it's just, it was just a picture I made on, like, a website where you can make, like, custom avatars. And so I made this, this avatar. Yes, I'll do Quality Ghost also. Thank you. I'm glad you like my shirt. Okay, let me... does anyone else need help selling with something? Because when we come back from Barrel Baron, I could probably help someone.
I have a trader sale if no one else does.
Okay, well, we probably won't make it in those 13 minutes, so we'll right after the Railroad Baron, we'll help you with the trader sale. Okay?
Oh sure, yeah, whatever you want. Thank you.
No problem. And I'm gonna have a video coming out on the things that people are really angry at Rockstar for Red Dead. Not even just the update, but just a bunch of like grievances that people have. No, I haven't played a Lego. I haven't played a Lego game in a long time. Okay, let me craft here. Yeah, I'll do Red Dead Revolver one day. Yeah, PvP Cats is a good guy. I've talked to him a bunch of times. Do I still do daily challenges? No.
I have to say, I've outdone myself with a stew this time.
Well, I haven't seen that question mark, so I don't know, like, what character you're talking about. No, I haven't seen that, Captain. Dimitri is definitely the most evil GTA character of all time, I'll definitely say so. Devin Weston is the weakest villain. Even Catalina is a stronger villain than him. Well, I don't know what you found clunky about GTA 4's gameplay. I like GTA 4. Are you gonna play Back for Blood? Yeah, I'll probably play the beta. Okay, split point ammo here. How much time until that, that thing saucer, the,
6 minutes.
6 minutes, okay. Okay. Oh, Guarma stew, nice. Okay. Yeah, I played Watch Dogs 1. I did a playthrough of it. Would you consider Eddie Lowe just as evil, if not worse, than Dimitri? Eddie Lowe is evil, but a different kind of evil. Where Eddie Lowe is a serial killer on the streets, Dimitri is somebody that actually befriends people and then betrays them constantly. Oh, thank you, Myth, for the super chat. Pro, why do you think that, and that's looks like the biggest super chat on this, on the stream. Thank you, man. What currency is that, if you mind me asking? Pro, why do you think games like Saints Row should play the same, but your channel is allowed to grow and change? What do you mean by that? Why do I think games like Saints Row should stay the same, but your channel... if you're talking about expanding on my channel, it's not really the same, because it's like I have a YouTube channel, and so like I provide entertainment for people that like watching me play games and stuff, and so I don't want to be stuck playing the same game constantly. But if we're talking about like a game series like Saints Row, then Saints Row was the strongest when it was at its roots, when it was about gang warfare. That's when it was the strongest. And I'm not even saying that Saints Row should stay the same. Saints Row is allowed to try new things and do new things. It's the developer. They can do whatever they want with the game. But, like, going back to the roots doesn't mean that it's going to be staying the exact same. There would be new differences. You know, you have a brand new engine. You'd have new gameplay. You'd have new activities. You'd have a new story. So it would be different. Okay, and, what is it, Half Blue, can you please, put us in Railroad Baron? You should get the invitation any moment. How long in Saucer now?
3 minutes.
Okay, so in 3 minutes, if you could put us in there, I like Ghost of Tsushima, Connor. I played Man of Medan. Oh yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm gonna do the House of Ashes too. I'll play that also. Old games are better, baby. We are blessed and cursed. Big Smoke. Why did you leave GTA? What pushed it over the edge for you? I didn't leave GTA. I do the older GTA games constantly. If you're talking about GTA Online, I explained that like an hour ago. I did like a whole like little rant on like why I wouldn't even say it's a rant, but like a whole more of explanation on why I stopped playing GTA Online. You know, watch my video why I don't stress over views. If you want to know why I don't do GTA Online anymore, that video will pretty much explain everything really well. Why I don't stress over views. It'll just type that in on my channel, it should come up, and that will explain everything, my perspective. Thank you, James, for the super chat. Thanks, man. What games am I gonna play later this year? I'm probably gonna play the Modern Warfare games. I'll probably do the new Far Cry game. Probably do a playthrough of the new Call of Duty campaign, whatever that is. I don't know. You played SOCOM? I have SOCOM 3 for the PS2 and I love it. It's Call of Duty and Halo combined. I actually did a SOCOM playlist, and not only did I do a SOCOM playlist, but I dressed up as the SEALs on my SOCOM playlist. Go on my channel, I actually did the last part like a few weeks ago. I did SOCOM 1. Just go on my playlist, and just look up SOCOM in my game playlist, and you'll see it. I did it already. Pro, what is your opinion on clickbait YouTubers, like some loser boss that I know? These people, I would say about them is that they're very dishonest, and they, these people don't care about the content that they put out. The only thing these people care about is they care about views. So if the stuff gets it doesn't matter how dishonest the stuff is, how deceiving the stuff is, they don't care. They only care about views. They're very dishonest in how they run their channels. Dimitri Lore video is amazing. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Pancake. Thank you, man, for the super chat. But I mean, clickbaiters are some of the you know, some of the worst people that you can find on YouTube, because they the people are repeatedly clickbait. They don't care about, like, you know, the loyalty of their subscribers. They don't care about the content that they put out. The only thing that they care about is okay. Is the oh wait, hang on, the posse was this okay, I'm gonna start my own posse up. Is the thing live now, Saucer?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
join back my posse, Gene and Joe
Yes.
Juni and everyone if you want to. I'm gonna start Railroad Baron. Okay, everyone's here. Okay. Okay, now, what I was saying about the clickbaiters is, these people don't care if they're hated. All they really care about is they care about money, they care about the views that they're gonna get, the ad revenue, that's all they care about. And for me, YouTube is my job, you know, YouTube, this is how, you know, I pay the bills. But I would never do something like that, where it's, you know, it's just, you know, deceiving people, like, with clickbait to get, like, you know, millions of views and stuff, because I care about what people think of me. And, you know, when people come to my channel, like, you know, they generally like me. Like, generally, for the most part, I'd say most people that come across my channel like me. They like my personality, and they just like me as a person. And, you know, I'd rather have a small following of people that actually like me and support my content than having millions of subscribers and people just hating my guts. So it's just, you know, these people, these clickbaiters, I don't think they fully even understand how much they're destroying their reputation, because I'll tell you this, when these clickbaiters, even when they make a good video, because from time to time some of these clickbaiters actually do make a good video, and when they actually do make a good video, nobody's gonna watch their good video, even if it's a good video. Do you know why? Because they're gonna look at that video in the recommended, they're gonna be like, oh, that I got clickbaited by this guy multiple times, he's probably lying again, so I'm not gonna watch it. So what the clickbaiters don't understand is that they're getting a lot of views, but what they're doing is they're destroying their credibility and they're destroying their reputation, and that's the thing about it. And like, I mean, look at the video that I posted like a week ago, or a few days ago. I posted a video about this male Karen that like went into a McDonald's and was just destroying like the counter. And like normally, if you looked at something like that, you'd think that was clickbait, but my video wasn't clickbait at all. It was like everything that was in the title, everything that was explained was there, and it was just explaining this guy that went crazy at McDonald's and started destroying everything.
I would recommend people use challenge weapons for this, because otherwise we're just going to crush the enemies.
Let's what rank are they? Oh, some of them are pretty high ranks. Oh, this might actually be pretty challenging. I'm gonna use my Springfield rifle. I like using that thing in combat. It's a single shot. This should be interesting. Let's do this then. Oh no, I gotta get away. And I'm gonna tell you, I already know what, you know what one of the most clickbaited things on YouTube is? Not even just in the GTA community, but just on YouTube in general. You know what the most clickbaited thing is? It's GTA 6. I'm gonna do a video on Jim's death. Yes, I'll do that. Got him. Okay. Is that explosive rounds? Oh, come on, dude. Don't use that. That's so cheap. Damn. Okay, damn. How many shots? The guy gotta go on fire and get shot so many times before he dies. Okay, I don't want to shoot his horse. Trying to avoid doing that, but I think I shot his horse. Oh, come on, I just climbed up here. And I bet it was a headshot, too. Oh, come on. Oh, man, I hate when this happens. Ah, great. Oh, come on, take out the shotgun. What are you doing? Oh, great. Ah, I bet it's a headshot again. Ah, great. Well, it looks like they're giving up on going for the train. They're just going for kills, which is fine, I guess. What? Oh, come on, dude. You're gonna bring that out now, really? Explosive arrows, come on. It's... Ah, damn. So let's try using Lancaster and just going for headshots then, which everyone else does. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, I got a red X, so it looks like a headshot. There we go, headshot. That's too quick to kill people like that. I mean, look at that. This is what using a headshot with Lancaster is like. You see how easily I can kill people like this now? This is why I don't like you. This is why I like using different guns. I don't like using Lancaster because of this. It's kind of funny how now I started pulling out the Lancaster and going for headshots, and people are using explosive rounds now. It's When's the next GTA 5 video? November. I'm gonna do expanded and enhanced there. Right, I said December, but I'm probably gonna do it in November, right? I forgot that expanded and enhanced was coming out. Forgot about that. So November will be the next GTA 5 video. It's a headshot. It should kill quickly. Oh, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that a headshot should kill quickly. The point that I'm making is this is the playstyle. This is how people play in this game. This is like the #1 way that people die. There's no statistics for this, but if I was to look, I guarantee you the #1 way that people die in this game is headshots. The most amount of people in this game have died from headshots, and not only that, it's Lancaster. I guarantee you that. Look, I can even headshot them when they're being dragged. Look, headshot there too. 2 headshots again. This is Lancaster headshot makes everything so easy. This is why I don't like using it. Okay, I'm getting rid of this. No more Lancaster. Okay, let's actually use a gun that takes a little more skill. Springfield rifle. Oh, come on, dude. Seriously, like, I was coming at you with a Springfield rifle. This is what you had how you gotta play. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Okay, let me see. terrain over here is very uneven. I'm the one using a pistol here and just trying to make this more fun, and people are still using explosive and incendiary rounds. Ugh. Hang on a second. Okay. Honestly, wanted to use explosive rounds like that. Ah. It's kind of funny we both blew each other off the horse. This is what using explosive rounds is like in this game, like this. Like it's no skill. No, oh, I think Lancaster is actually more annoying than explosive rounds, even though, oh wow, Yi went crazy, 33 kills and 1 death, nice dude. You know what I'll say is that, there is, like, you know, there's, even though explosive rounds are annoying, sure, they're limited. Like, when you run out of explosive rounds, that's it. With Lancaster, you can carry, like, 200 rounds, and then you can keep constantly going for headshot after headshot after headshot. Like, you guys saw, when I just pulled out Lancaster Repeater, it was just headshot popping after headshot. It was just, it was easy. I was just dropping people. It was just, that's why I don't like using Lancaster, because it makes everything too easy, and it just ruins the combat for me. Hi Pro, love your Dimitri video. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Ali Muhammad. Well, I'll have plenty more lore videos coming up. What gun do I like to use the most? Probably the Springfield rifle.
That's over.
If you want more skill, use free aim. No, that's gonna ruin it even more because nobody's gonna use free aim. I wouldn't mind using free aim if everyone else was using it, but you join those modes, everyone's gonna use auto aim. There's not one person that's gonna be using free aim in that. Just bought the game 2 days ago. Any tips? I love your work. Thank you, Command. Check out my Ultimate Red Dead Online Beginner's Guide. Just look up Ultimate Beginner's Guide for Red Dead Online on my channel. It's almost at 1 million views. It's like a 30-minute video. It just be way too much time for me to explain everything here to you here. But that video I do explain a lot of the stuff. I do explain a lot of the stuff there, Command. But I mean, the thing you can do is do stranger missions. You know, get gold bars. You can do. I'm pretty sure you can do blood money missions now when you're a new player because there really is no requirement. Is there? No, I don't think there is any requirement for blood money missions. So you can do those also. You know, wait down the timer until the last minute, get some gold bars, invest that into the bounty hunter role, because with the bounty hunter you can you can get gold bars from that, and just wait down the timer until like the last minute. Just keep stacking gold bars. And then there's other things you can do along the way. My video kind of explains that more. Okay. I did a playthrough of the Assassin's Creed 1 one day. Yeah, Blood Money is an update for new players. They've really forgotten about their veteran players on this game. How many platinum trophies do you have? Like 30 or 40? My favorite GTA character, Nico. Also, guys, the Blood Money review that I made is at 100,000 views. I want to thank everyone for the support on that. Thank you, guys. It's a shame, though, that, like, that I gotta make reviews like that, like complaining or insulting, like, the state of Reddit Online, but it's just, you know, Rockstar doesn't care about this game. Who do I consider the most dangerous, Claude or Dimitri? I mean, they're both pretty dangerous, but Dimitri's, I would say, definitely more scummier than Claude. At least Claude isn't really going to manipulate people. He'll just kill people, but Dimitri will manipulate them.
You trying to get a rise from me? You got something wrong.
Yes, I'll be doing, Vice City stories. Okay. I'm gonna go into game chat here for a little bit, guys, because I'm gonna play some poker, okay? Is there any free mode events coming up, Saucer?
Wild animal kills.
Oh, no, no,
That's
thank you.
bad.
No, thank you. No, thank you for that. That's, that mode is just, So I'll just gonna go into game chat here, guys. Oh, wait, actually, my moonshine is ready again. We could actually just sell, if everyone wants some, we could just sell my moonshine for some quick cash. And then I'll play poker afterwards.
Sure, just drag us in.
We have a batch ready to go. C'est parti.
Okay, batch is already ready. Well, even if you buy the match at $60, you're still gonna make plenty of a profit.
I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now, all you have to do is to be attentif, eh? Seigneur, ayez pitié.
What season do you like in The Sopranos? I'd say the final season, because it's kind of, you know, dark. Yeah, the final one I'd probably say is probably my favorite one. Pro, are you American, Polish, or Russian? I'm Polish American. My grandmother, she was from Belarus, or oh wait, what's going on here? Unfortunate.
You can just parlay. They can't hurt the wagon.
Yeah, well, I think the wagon's gone for now. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I don't think he can hurt the wagon.
No, the wagon got blown up before I even had it. Like, the wagon got blown up when I was on it still, and I didn't even, like, it's just, Oh, wait, what did I just do? Did I start that? Okay, Kratos, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start that for you. What level are these people? 6. Wow, these people are like level 600 and something. Usually, usually this doesn't happen. Usually you don't have like high-level players do stuff like this. Usually it's the low-level players that act like this. So this is like surprising. And Kratos, can you okay, wait, Kratos, can you get out of this area, please? I just because I just don't we don't want to kill you by accident. What am I supposed to do with this? To the prison wagon. I didn't mean to did I even start that bounty? I didn't even mean to do that. Kratos, like, if you could just leave the area right now, because we just don't know who's friendly and who's not, and we don't want to accidentally shoot you. I know you're friendly, but I just don't want you to get accidentally shot. I'm gonna take this away, this body, to the prison wagon, just so that this ends this activity here. And if there's a spot, Kratos, I'll invite you, what a loser, damn. It's Deadeye. They're definitely using Deadeye with that. That's how they're doing that. This is why I save explosive rounds for when I gotta deal with losers like this. Okay, that activity's over.
Throw that dog meat in the wagon. There.
The only way these people can get kills, bow and arrow, explosive, that dynamite, Oh, he is? Okay, Joe Junie, Bow, yep. I'm just tempted to parlay right now, but I wanted to get a little bit of PvP action, Oh man, Kratos, I'm sorry, but please, if you could just if you could leave the area, because like I said, we don't know who's friendly and who's not. I don't want to accidentally shoot you because there's just a bunch of random people that are being hostile right now. Yeah, look at that. It says Deadeye with bow and arrow. That's all it is right there. Yeah, bow and arrow with that. If I get killed by that bow and arrow one more time, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. What the? Okay. Bow and arrow, there we go. That's what I wanted. Parlay now. Only way they can get kills. Enjoy it now. Now I can't use bow and arrow anymore. Yeah, at level C. Yeah, you're right, James. They're level 600 and they're still using it. And this is the thing, you know, these guys are like level 600. You think that these guys would use, you know, you'd honestly think at least, you know, this guy shot me with a Carcano rifle. At least there's that. But like, you'd think that these guys would actually use something, something better than just explosive arrow. And the thing is, I wouldn't even be using these explosive rounds if they weren't using explosive arrows. So it's like, you know, you think level 600, you know, MLG Pro at this game, you know, you'd think that these guys would use something better, but nope, it's just... Wow, look at that lag. Wow. Parlay with you? Okay, where are you, Ninja? Okay, hang on, I guess we'll... Okay. Ninja, parlay me then, That might actually be a good idea. We parlay all our friendlies, and then we can't shoot friendlies by accident. Oops. Oh, here we go, Mr. Lag. This guy, every single time I come across this guy, he's always lagging every single time. I mean, look at that. You can see it on the stream. At least it's not an explosive weapon. What is this? He's starting up a stranger mission now? I think he's doing that to avoid the parlays. I was gonna let him kill me. Let's see, can I parlay him? No, I can't parlay him. Okay, so there's that. You can't even parlay him at this point. I think the idiot forgot that I can shoot his horse, too. I think he completely forgot about that. Yeah, that tree wasn't enough cover there. Bury your crew. Like, honestly, what kind of name is that? It seems like these guys are probably playing the wrong game. They should probably go back to GTA Online. My first time catching a live stream in action from you. Love your content, man. You're one of the realest people on platform. Keep up the grind. Thank you. Thank you, Grimy, for the super chat. Thanks, man. Is this person here friendly? It looks like they are. Who is this even? I don't even know. I'm not gonna shoot somebody when they're AFK. Okay, I don't even know who this person is here. I'm not gonna shoot someone when they're AFK. Yeah, and this is like the worst of the griefing in Red Dead Online. Still, this is like much better than like what you got to go through on GTA Online. Like GTA Online, you got to go through a bunch of crap on that game. Like this is still nowhere near as bad as GTA Online. Who is this over here? Okay. All gonna try to move up on me here. Lancaster. Now that's what they're pulling out. Lancaster, of course, again. You know, these are the players that give high-level players a bad name on the game. Players that just attack other players for no reason and just harass them. Yeah. It seems that they're literally diverting all their attention to go after me. Yeah, they're trying to do this for attention. I wonder though if I started up a bounty hunter mission, if this would affect this in any way. Yeah, it's literally all just... I might as well just go to all my friends, because, guys, if you see me, just go towards me, because that's literally all they're doing right now, is they're just ganging up on me. They're just looking at my star right now, and they're just going after me. It's probably best... Can someone else start up a posse or something? Because that's all they're doing, is they're just going after me right now, and they just see my star. Let me disband the posse here. I can't leave the posse while a job is active right now. Well, that means I gotta get away from the area then. Yeah. It's just a shame that this is the way people play on this game, which is just headshots and nothing but headshots. I'm going to get away from this area here. Stables, let me see, horses. Call this one in here. They started up that stranger mission on purpose just so you can't parlay them. That's the whole point. No, but Joe Juni, I got like another idea on it. Imagine wasting someone's time for attention. Oh, these guys are definitely like former GTA Online players, because like you don't normally have like players like this on like on Red Dead Online. These are guys that like play GTA Online, and I guarantee you these guys did the same thing they did on GTA Online. They would just go after random people, kill them for no reason, for attention, and then they moved on to Red Dead Online. They got really high levels on this game, and they started doing it on this game too. So that's basically the whole premise of this thing. Yeah, headshots do need to be harder to get, I agree with you, but, you know, there's... Yeah. Oh, I just saw some lightning strike in this game. I see the mission here is, okay. I bet you a lot of those people actually followed me probably all the way here, too. And if somebody wants to invite me to, like, a different lobby, go ahead, and I'll join that lobby, no problem. Because, like, honestly, fighting these people is a waste of time. I thought that we were going to get at least a little bit of PvP action, but it was just, explosive rounds and just, you know, explosive arrow and headshot spam. Yeah. Yeah, they followed me across here, definitely. Well, at least it didn't count as a kill for him, or at least on my screen. Yeah. Man, what a loser. Scream sniping gotta be one of the cry out for attention things to do. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%, definitely. That. One of you guys could invite me to a new lobby. I'll gladly join that, just so we don't have to get trapped in this stupid stranger mission they started here. There we go. Good job, Sonic. Let's see. Where's that, Wow, that is how desperate these people are to kill me. Ow. It brought back the explosive arrows now, too. Yep, this is the only way people can get kills in this game. Yeah, level 300 something, getting all the kills with explosive arrow. And Deadeye too. This is the closest thing that you'll have to sweats on Red Dead Online. This is pretty much sweats on Red Dead Online. Yeah, the roll animation, but this is like literally, it's like more than half of my deaths have been just explosives, and the other half have been mostly headshots. So it's like I'd honestly want to see them kill me with some body shots. They can't do it. What are sweats? Sweats are just basically people that just take the game too seriously. This is exactly what that is. Let's see, camp. What is this? Oh, and I can't even. Yeah, not even the camp is safe at this point right now. So it's like the camp won't even work either. Yeah, they're super desperate. That's just it. It's just literally, it's like majority of it just explosive arrow. Yeah, well, I'm about to leave. I'm just waiting till the timer goes down here. If they just start another mission, I'm just gonna leave the session. Because there's really no point wasting time against these idiots. I thought at least we'd get some fair PvP. I wasn't even really pissed that my moonshine business got blown up. It was just whatever. But I thought that at least we'd get some fair PvP action, but instead all it was just explosive arrow and then rounds and then headshot. I bet it was a headshot too. Press charges here. Okay. Oh, someone sent an invite? Okay, perfect. Let's get the hell out of here. This is a waste of time against these idiots. Okay, let's go to a new session. You can tell if you can really tell if somebody's from GT Online pretty quickly. Yeah, you can. That's the way they play on this game. Yeah, that doesn't really work, Nicholas. A lot of times, it's just a waste of time. How often do players tag you? Oh, this is rare. This doesn't really happen a lot. Just a bunch of losers that just follow me like session to session sometimes. It's just people that just want attention. I don't even know, why people do this. Like, all I do is I spend like the entire stream just helping people. That's all I do is just helping people, finishing their sales, helping people with bounty missions and stuff like that. I don't even want this garbage. Like, I don't know why people do this. I mean, just if people want to do crap like this, just go to showdowns. Just go to showdowns. It's as simple as that. Perfect. At Parlay. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Now they can't kill us for 10 minutes. And also, the fact that these people, like, follow lobby to lobby, that's just ridiculous. It's honestly, just send a report for disruptive behavior, too. That's just what I'm doing. Probably not going to do anything, but, like, that's pretty much disruptive behavior. Like, when you leave a lobby, and they follow you lobby to lobby and still keep killing you, it's one thing if they kill you in one lobby, but if you leave a lobby and they follow you to another lobby, pretty much harassment at that point. So it's, reported there. I mean, that's just the style they were going for with the Ballad of Gay Tony. They just wanted it to be a little bit more action-packed. They're creepy when they follow you to their lobby. Yeah, and it's pretty much stalking at that point. Perfect. Next idiot I can parlay now. Perfect. This is what I like about Red Dead Online much better than GTA Online, because at least in Red Dead Online, that these idiots, that they can't that when they kill you, you can parlay them, and then they can't kill you for 10 minutes. That's what's nice about it.
Martelli must be pleased with you after that last job. Got wind of some work needs doing. Might even find some capitale along the way.
Wonder if this will take us to a new lobby if I start up,
If it ain't my faithful dog, you always get the job done. I know. This whole Capitale business is just a little too civilized, ain't it? Don't sit right.
You're not going to accomplish anything by really fighting them. I started fighting them at first because I just wanted to use my explosive rounds back on them, and because I was at least hoping for a fair PvP fight, but I didn't get that from those guys. It was just explosive arrow dynamite spam.
And the folks you're gonna meet today.
And honestly, when these people follow you from lobby to lobby, it really shows what type of people these guys are. You know, the obsessive behavior these people have.
Bunch. And that's coming from the likes of me.
As stalkers at that
They
point.
sitting pretty on a nice little nest egg. Some Capitale, too. The fruits of their villainy. You relieve them of it, you're doing civilization a favor. Now hop to it.
Should you report them to Sony? No, it's not going to do anything reporting them to Sony. It's just reporting them for killing you on Red Dead. It's not going to do anything. But you can report them on Red Dead. You know, what they were doing in that first lobby, there's nothing really I could report them for. But when I join a second lobby, and they follow me to that second lobby, even after I left, and they join and they kill me instantly just to follow me, that's something I can report for disruptive behavior at that point. And I recommend everybody do that, to report them for disruptive behavior, everyone that's in that lobby. The hate means you're doing something right. Oh, yep. Definitely. Can they still join if you block them? Yes. Looks like we got put in a different lobby. Wait, my controls. I want to go back to free aim here. What is this here? Okay. But, you know, I'll say this. As bad as that lobby was that we were in, it's still nowhere near as bad as GTA Online. Because if that was GTA Online, you know what would have happened if that was GTA Online? You would have had a bunch of people, you would have had half of them flying around on Oppressor Mark IIs, the other half would have probably been in passive mode waiting to get out of it at the last moment, and then you'd probably have a few other people activating Ghost Organization off the radar, and then you'd have some idiot that would teleport to their facility and blow you up. That's what if it was GTA Online. So, you know, that still, despite how annoying that was, that still was not nearly as bad as GTA PvP. GTA has probably the worst PvP that I've seen. Capitale. Well, at least Blood Money did one thing right. It gave us a peaceful lobby. I think one good thing is there's no kill death ratio in this game. I think if there was a kill death ratio, I think the game would be much worse. I don't know what you're thinking. GTA Online PvP is not better. It's much worse than this. Guys, I'll deliver my bag here. Whoever has that third bag over there, just hold on to it for some time. Well, James, I don't really play GTA Online much anymore, and I'm not even a PvP player. I play Reddit Online to make money and do the activities in the game. I'm pretty good at figuring out how to make money in activities. I'm not that amazing at PvP. I think I'm like average at PvP in this game, like maybe a little bit above average, but like I'm not something special. Like there's people in my posse that are way better than me at PvP. Oh, PvE? Well, I mean, with PvE and GTA Online, I mean, Karuma would probably be your best friend for that, because there's a lot of missions where you can't use special vehicles, but you can almost always use a personal car. Karuma, Bulletproof Karuma, that's like literally the best for like each mission. Just go AP pistol and just kill, headshot every enemy. I can't, you know what I think is funny? I think it's funny that some people say that PvP in GTA Online is balanced. Ha! The day the PvP in GTA Online is balanced is the day the moon will be made out of cheese. Have you ever played Spider-Man? Yes, I played the old Spider-Man games on the PS1. I played the PS2 games. Did I play the PS3 games? I only played Spider-Man on, Spider-Man 3 on PS3. I didn't even play Spider-Man on PS4. They're never gonna remove the weaponized vehicles in GTA Online. What are you doing in GTA multiplayer? I'm gonna do a video on the GTA 4 multiplayer when when my friend I'm just gonna message my friend and we're gonna do a video on the GTA 4 multiplayer showing it off and what was in there. And there's actually story missions that I haven't finished, because there's actually story missions in the GTA 4 multiplayer that I have to show off. Which Ace Attorney game was your favorite? This one right now that I'm playing, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, is my favorite one. The worst ending in GTA history? I don't think there really is a worst ending. I think all the endings are good. I think the worst ending might be the deal ending in GTA 4. What about ending B and ending A in GTA 5? Yeah, I kind of forgot about those. Those endings kind of suck too. Oh, what is going on over there? Huh. Seems you haven't got enough Capitale. So guys, imagine if in December, Rockstar releases their next update on Reddit Online, and it's a Naturalist expansion. 10 new ranks to the Naturalist role, and what you have to do is you have to craft legendary perfumes with Harriet from the animal samples, and there's new tools that you need. And the only way that you can get those tools is you have to purchase them with Capitale. Would you guys like that update? Thoughts on the survival mode? The survival mode might be the only thing positive coming, actually. It's the only thing. And the survival mode could still be a failure. We don't know what it's gonna come out with, so we'll see. So this is literally what the Blood Money DLC homestead robberies are. We go into a house, we kill a few enemies, and then we loot a bag, and we bring it back. That's literally it. That's it for the homestead robberies. That's what a homestead robbery is. I don't think that guy's gonna like what you're doing to his house. Oops. What are you guys doing? Imagine this guy comes back to his house and he sees this. it definitely helped his house out, made his house a nice renovation, right? I mean, the house definitely looks better than before, right? Yeah, I said that GT Online PvP will be balanced when the moon is made of cheese. I wish you could burn houses down, but you can't. You can just damage them a lot, but you can't burn them down. Whoa. He's wearing that straw beard. And even the wind is blowing it up. Well, I guess I will deliver the bag here in a moment. Guido Martelli can take stinking Capitale and leave. Yep. I'll wait till the timer's down at 3 minutes and I'll deliver then. Okay, I'll see you, Anand. Oh, my character should probably eat something too. Okay, deliver this now here. Wonder how much we'll get for this. At least we got some gold there. $28. Okay, guys, I think I'll probably wrap up the stream here. I was gonna do a little poker, but, probably save that, I guess, for next stream. And doing pretty long stream today, 3 hours. Probably get something to eat here. I'll still stick around for a few minutes and answer any questions people have. If you like my channel, though, and you're new to it, please subscribe to me. I do, like, Red Dead content, and I play through, like, a bunch of different games, some newer, some older games. And I have a few more videos coming out in Red Dead Online also. I'll still stick around and answer a few questions. If you guys enjoyed the stream, do drop a like if you guys enjoyed it. Well, bushes are like made out of steel on Rubio's Island. I'll do the older Hitman games one day. Oh yeah, Mr. Waifu, I would. When's the GTA Tuner stream? I don't know. Maybe on Sunday, maybe. I'll have to see. Wow. Honestly, look at these losers. Wow, these losers waited for 20 minutes for us to finish that mission just so that they could join the session again. What a bunch of losers. Seriously, waiting that long. Like, that long, waiting for us to finish just so they could join. Wow, that's just disgusting. But I parlayed them. Yeah. I suggest you guys report for disruptive behavior, everyone, but that's just, okay. So I guess I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream here then, guys. So, if you guys want to ask me anything before I go, I'll still answer the questions here, but that's just, wow. The fact that they're waiting that long and they follow me to the third lobby, it's just... Oh, I'll definitely parlay. Okay. Have a good night, thank you. Are you excited to hit 1 million subscribers? So that's still some time away, but yeah, I am excited. Possibly, Rodrigo. Are you into horror games? Depends. I'm into Outlast, the Outlast games. Oh yeah, I'll do Saints Row 2, but I want to do Saints Row 1 first before I do Saints Row 2. I mean, you know what I'll say? Like, these guys, like, why can't people like this, you know, devote your time instead, you know, all that energy and aggressive behavior that you're using into killing players for no reason. Why don't you devote that time into something productive? Why don't you help out new players in this game, teach them how to play this game, teach people how to make money in this game, be nice and friendly to people, maybe put effort into that instead of just being a scumbag following people lobby to lobby and just killing them for no reason for your 5 minutes of so-called fame on YouTube that you're gonna brag about to your friends and then everyone's gonna forget about later on. I'll play the new Outlast game, I will. Modern Warfare Cold War story. I like the original Black Ops story the most. That was my favorite one. But I guess I'll be going here, guys, then, because some of their friends might be bothered, Solid, because that's happened where some people have tried to bother some of my friends, Mason and Numbers. I did love that story. So I guess I'll be going here then. So thank you guys for watching the stream. I do appreciate everyone coming by. Your videos are great, bro. Keep doing you and keeping it real. Too much deception nowadays, and it's refreshing. Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I'll probably have another part of Mega Man Legends up tonight, so if you guys want to check out Mega Man Legends, it'll be the ancient sub-cities that Mega Man will be exploring. So thank you guys again for watching. Well, looks like these people are falling. They don't even realize they can't kill me next to a bounty board. But thank you guys again for watching, and I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next one.